Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I do not know what's going on lately, which is today and yesterday, but I found some articles, too many, with titles as such as Russia and Ukraine are about to talk about peace process. Zelensky agrees to talk to Putin in principle without ultimatums and things like this. That before I heard this about maybe 3 weeks ago. Remember when Zelensky wanted to talk to Putin supposedly, and it was they met not Putin and Zelensky, but the delegations in Turkey, facilitated by Erdogan, the president of Turkey, and all of a sudden nothing. Supposedly, from the articles I found, uh, that's what they said that Boris Johnson, Prime Minister of Great Britain, came and said Zelensky, go back to your seat and get the bone and come back when I call you. So, and then Zelensky is not going to do anything unless he gets a green line, not from across the Atlantic, but across from the English Channel. To me, it seems like they are more vested in this than the other guys across the Atlantic, unless these are the delegates of those from across the Atlantic, because just listen to Prime Minister's Boris Johnson, look at Great Britain's foreign minister, the armed forces chief of staff, whatever they speak, and other politicians over there from the administration. They speak very nasty and very, I don't know, I don't know exactly what they want. They want a war like a all war. They're gonna get it. They're gonna lose. There's no doubt about it. I don't. They just think that the Russians are not going to go that far. I mean, anyway, that's not the point here. We have here a country that lately proved itself as a very courageous country, independent country. It's not a big country. It's not an important country, I would say. It's not economically strong. It's not militarily strong. It's not strategically very good located. It's a landlocked country. It has what, about 10 million people or 11 million people, a small territory, not much resources, and that's Hungary. But it has um, the desire to maintain its Hungarian heritage, Hungarian language, traditions, uh, religion that they have, their territory. Now, to be Hungarian within the European Union, if it's possible, and it's you see how much cultural pressure is pushed on Ukraine on Hungary to accept all kind of so-called European values. They're not European values. They're and European values. Look 30 years back and see if these European values were the ones that we had 30 years ago, or go 100 years ago, or go 300, or go 1,000. Europe is not, uh, I don't know, 10 years ago. I'm talking about Europe, not European Union. And all of a sudden they tell us about the Europe's value, the values of Europe. What are you talking about? But I'm not going to go into that. The thing is that this article is from Republic World from May 12th, and the title is this: Hungary offers to host peace talks with Russia's participation. I don't think it's going to happen. I told you first reason. And the second one, Putin will not go to Hungary if he's about to go over there. But I guess a Russian delegation will travel to Hungary. Because obviously to travel over there, how do you get to Hungary? You got to cross some territories. How do you get to Hungary? You have to go over Poland. You have to go over Romania. You got to go over Ukraine. How do you get there? Which other methods are? By Slovenia or something? By how do you go? How do you fly? You know what I mean? So I don't think they expose themselves. But nevertheless, so it says here that since the beginning of the war, Prime Minister Viktor Orban, fantastic guy, had a conversation with Russian President Vladimir Putin on his initiative. Hungary foreign minister informed, a fantastic guy, a foreign minister, I gotta tell you that. Uh, Hungary on May 12th, Thursday, proposed to mediate in Ukrainian conflict and holding peace talks with the participation of Russia in Budapest. Hungarian Foreign Minister Peter, and I can't pronounce his last name, but I will try. Szijjarto. Szijjarto. Fantastic guy. Young, but very intelligent. I think he studied the Western, how should I put it, rhetoric very, very well. And he has balls, this guy. Just watch him on YouTube and you're going to have a, how should I say that, an orgasm. So he said in an interview published with the newspaper El Pai, and I'm quoting, Budapest has once again confirmed that the Hungarian-Ukrainian border will not be a place for deliveries of weapons to Kiev, but Hungary is open to peace talks with the participation of Russia, he said to El Pai. And he said, we have, and I'm quoting the prime minister, the foreign minister, yes, a Hungarian foreign minister, we used to have pragmatic relations with Russia, said Hungarian foreign minister. Since the beginning of the war, Prime Minister Viktor Orbán has had a conversation with President Putin on his initiative. The Prime Minister offered Budapest to host any peace talks, the Hungarian foreign minister added. Fantastic, fantastic. And then they have here that Ukraine has reportedly chilled Hungary's cited Hungary for its stance on Russia's energy supplies, for stating that it will not damage European Union's economy and will have dire consequences on Hungary's itself. Ukrainian officials had accused Hungary's leader for his refusal to condemn Moscow's war atrocities in Ukraine, the ones that were not investigated by an independent commission and impartial. So yeah, why should you condemn? Jump like every other kid? Hey, something happened. Oh, you were over there yesterday. Must be you. Basically, technically, reportedly. So nevertheless, Hungary, I was born in Romania, and if you speak with Hungarians and they're honest with you, or you speak with Romanians and they're honest with you, we are not the best friends, if you want, and that's the Transylvania issue. That's the main thing over there. So, and I admire Hungary. I must say, I admire Hungary more than I admire Romania. There's nothing to admire in Romania right now. Maybe it's one thing. They keep their mouth shut. But Romania, when Romania keeps its mouth shut, that means it's doing something. I couldn't figure out yet what they're doing. They're doing something. And when they're going to be caught with their pants down, then you're going to hear from me. Definitely. But Hungary is not afraid to show its chest and other things and go in front and say, you know what? No. We care for our people. We were sworn in. We were elected to defend our people. I'm not going to put an embargo and other things on Russia because of Ukraine. By the way, nobody's friends with nobody over there. Just put it that way, okay? So now you see the Poles helping the Ukrainians. They're not helping the Ukrainians. They don't like the Russians, so that's why, it's just, again, if they're honest with you, they will share with you what the relationship. And it's because it's generations. It's hundreds of years of battles, crimes, war crimes, burning of villages and all that. So people don't know every country has a conscience. It's called the national conscience, and it's perpetrated from grandfather to father, from father to son, and so on. So anyway, I admire Ukraine. Ukraine too. Ukraine as a country, not these guys. Anyway, I don't think they are their own people. That's what bothers me. That's what bothers me. And with Hungary, Viktor Orbán, yes, and Peter S., the foreign minister, fantastic guys. And because they fight for their country first, and each and every politician and statesman, statesperson should do this. His country's first, not other countries. Anyway, thank you very much for being with me again today. I got many, many articles tonight. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. See you in a moment. Ciao.